just maneuver the tits, you know? You know when you do the thing where you just like grab your boob and you hoist it up and then you're like, yes, much better. Before I get into the favourites, I just wanted to remind you that you can still vote for my South by Southwest talk, which would be absolutely amazing because I would really want to talk about sex at South by Southwest, and I will leave the link in the description. The voting ends on the 4th of September, so there's just a few more days, so please vote. Thanks. August favourites. I really don't have that many physical things for August, but I still got lots of favourites. Let's start with books. This month has been a tricky month because I got back into A Song of Ice and Fire. I'm now on A Dance with Dragons. I'm reading it on my Kindle, and it's so long, it just takes up so much time. I'm discovering so many new things, and I only have a select group of friends that I can talk about it with, so they're just constantly getting texts on me being like, oh my god, I just read this part, and I'm probably very annoying to them. A Song of Ice and Fire is the pure reason why I will fail the 50 book challenge this year. Worth it. Did read another book this month though, and that is This Book is Gay by James Dawson, which is a non-fiction book just looking at LGBTQ plus issues. It's mainly aimed at young people who might be questioning or just coming out and figuring out what's happening. But it's also really great for parents of young people who might be LGBTQ+. I liked the bit with all of the personal stories because I can imagine there'd be a lot of young LGBT people who could relate or find that comforting. I actually interviewed James Dawson recently and we spoke loads about LGBT stuff and sex ed, and that video will be up later this month, so look forward to that. Book related, I got these bookmarks. They're from Empowered Apparel, which are a feminist brand, and they had a stall at Summer in the City this year, and they gave me these bookmarks, which are awesome. This first one just says read me and has a list of loads of different feminist, women-y novels. And then this one just says, do my books look big in this? I like it. I like bookmarks because I hate folding corners in books, so it's always good to have bookmarks. Speaking of Summer in the City, that is also a favourite. I had such an amazing time this year, and I wrote a whole blog post about all of my highlights, and so I'll link that in the description. I have a blog, you should read it. Also in events category, shall we say, I went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this year, which was just absolutely amazing. Once again, I wrote a blog about it and some of my favourite shows that I saw. You know how everyone has their own version of heaven or paradise? Well, I genuinely think that the Edinburgh Fringe Festival could be my paradise. When I die, I will be perfectly happy, like blissfully happy, if for eternity I just experienced the Fringe. That would be great. Movies! This month I went to the cinema and I saw Inside Out and Ant-Man, and oh my god. Firstly, Inside Out. This isn't really spoiling it for you if you haven't seen it, but the film is basically an allegory for depression and mental health. And it's just so beautiful to see a film that's technically a children's film addressing these issues and tackling them so well, and just I loved that all the different characters you saw had a different driving emotion. My driving emotion is definitely joy. Actually, let me know in the comments which of the emotions from Inside Out you think is your driving one. So there's joy, sadness, disgust, fear, and anger. Mine is joy, 100%. Hufflepuff. I love Marvel films. I just can't get enough of the Marvel universe. I also can't get enough of Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd as a superhero. I love the transitions between like the big scale and the small scale and how they made them quite comedic. Another one of my favourites this month is #Blessed, which is the web series over on the Astronauts Wanted channel that I am the host of. We're about halfway through the series now and I absolutely love hosting it, and it's so much fun and the videos turn out so great. Basically, it's where me and a bunch of other YouTubers share with you some embarrassing fail moments. Yeah, if you just want to get to know me a little bit better, I'll leave a link in the description and you should go check it out. I have one fashion-y favourite this month, which is crop tops. Specifically, this one that I'm wearing. Ta-da! Also pyjamas, yeah. I realise that summer is almost over, but I don't care, I still want to talk about crop tops. For most of the last few months, and crop tops have been in and everyone is showing off their belly, I thought that I couldn't do it because I've got a really short body and big boobs, and everyone that looked great in it had small boobs and long, nice bodies with flat stomachs. And then I realised, actually, if you like a trend, wear that trend. It doesn't matter. Don't let magazines tell you, oh, you should wear this if you are this shape, or wear this if you're this shape. Wear what you want to wear. I look great in a crop top. Yes, my stomach is like this long, but I don't care because I feel awesome. Once again, please let me know of any of your favorites from this month in the comments, anything that you think that I should check out. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!